Patriot Prime Reviews is a channel for adult collectors and may not be suitable for children under 13 years of age. Viewer discretion is advised.
The feature bot in this video is another figure from the fine folks over at Blokees. This is their G1 Optimus Prime Action Edition. Gotta give Blokees a huge shout out. They surprised me with this figure that was waiting for me on my porch when I got home from vacation. And man, I cannot wait to check this out because the other Blokees figures I got were these little tiny ones. So look at the size difference right here. This thing looks awesome. Let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. We've got Prime right there, opening fire, Blokees, Transformers, Action Edition. This is a official Transformers product right here. What do we have? No tools required, which is always awesome. This side of the package is another shot of Optimus Prime, Action Edition G1. Back of the packaging features all kinds of product shots of Prime in different poses. We've got perfect color assignment, a human system that must be like the skeletal system they have on the inside, exclusive accessories, a movable body, glowing features. So it looks like he's electronic. That is cool. Man, I cannot wait to check this out. Let's see, on this side of the box, turn on the side, shows more action poses. And yes, there's like a skeletal system right there. So now, without further ado, let's get this big old Prime opened up and check him out. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews.
They call me Patriot Prime, showing what's new. Transformers reviews with a heartfelt view. Adding stickers, breathing life to dream.
Now, once you get your G1 Optimus Prime Action Edition opened up and out of the packaging, you'll see that you have a lot of parts in bags. You also, fortunately, get a nice book of instructions right here. And holy crap, this is the first time I've looked at these. Man, this is going to be an intense build. It looks like you build everything. Wow. So anyway, you got a nice book right here. What's this? Let's see. Okay, for changing the batteries, so it is electronic. And then we've got all the bags of parts. So let's see, bag here. Okay, that's the battery compartment. That's the light right there. Let's see, you've got the axe, and it looks like maybe the windows. So yeah, you do have to build everything. You got to build the axe right here. That's cool. Let's see. This looks like a display stand, and we've got decals. Let's see. Yellow and black pieces. That looks like he's Blaster right there. What's in here? Got yellow, red. There's his grill, his stomach. There's the smokestacks, Autobot insignia. That's the shoulders. Big old bag of blue and gray. Let's see, here's his legs. I'm not sure what that is. And oh, still going. There's red and black. And a bag of silver, and there's the matrix. So yeah, this is going to be fun. But fortunately for you guys, you don't have to watch me build it. Thanks to the magic of editing, I'll get him built and be right back. And here we have G1 Optimus Prime Action Edition all assembled. And man, that took me about 2 hours. Now granted, I was watching TV while I was doing it, and I had to take a couple of breaks because my fingers were killing me, because some of these parts you really have to squeeze together. Now, what was cool is you didn't assemble the skeleton first like I thought. You actually assembled Prime in pieces. You did the head first, then the torso, then the waist, then each arm, then the legs, then you put him all together. Then you assembled the axe, the jetpack, the rifle, and then we've got these other accessories that I'll go over here in a moment. So first off, let's just take a look at Prime. He is awesome looking. I went with the cartoon version. The optional pieces right here are so you can make him look more toy accurate. You can see right here, if I can get them, you've got yellow eyes and a yellow neck piece along with a darker faceplate. Now, I have installed the blue eyes, a blue neck piece, and we'll get into that here in a second. So I went with the toy look. There's also the decals I showed earlier that you can add to enhance the toy look as well, with the two Autobot insignias on the shoulders, the symbols there are the decals for the legs, and the ones for the toes. You have decals right here as well. You got Megatron and a scanner, and these are for these little optional pieces here. The scanner goes there. You have two options, and you have this communicator device. I chose Bumblebee instead of Megatron, so we'll put those to the side. Let's see, put that to the side too. Now let's put them all to the side. We'll get over those later on. Taking a look at Prime, he looks great. He's solid. It was a fun build. The instructions, good lord, the instructions were perfect. Very easy to follow. I had no problems whatsoever, though one time I did put a piece in backwards, and thankfully I got a little bit of fingernail where I was able to get it apart. So taking a closer look at Prime, great looking figure. I mean, he's kind of chunky, he's kind of over exaggerated, but you know, that's the deal with Blokees. I mean, he looks great all the way around. Now, I love this guy. He's so cool. And it was neat that you built everything. I mean, there are details inside of Prime that you can't see. For example, we can look in slightly, you can see his wheels. He actually has the two wheels right there inside the leg that you can't even see, but you had to build them onto the figure. I think that's really neat. Now, the big thing with the Blokees is not only the build, but the articulation. So looking at the head, can do a complete 360, look up, look down, do the side by side, wiggle wobbles all over the place. Arms, complete 360 as well. They can go out, they can go in. There is a elbow bend, rotation. There is a wrist rotation. The fingers are articulated. The pointer finger here is kind of curved as a trigger finger, and then you have three fingers attached here. There's the thumb. Now, you do have extra trigger fingers to actually make them a pointer finger. So you just pop it on, or pop it off, pop this one on, you got a straight finger. I like the curved fingers, that way I can make a fist. Let's see, there is waist rotation. You got the hip skirts right here, so the legs go out, they go in, forward, back. There is a nice deep knee bend, ankle tilt, pops right off, it didn't have it there all the way. There we go. So yeah, lots of articulation and rotation. I really like the vents right there too, so you can look inside. But yeah, that is awesome. I mean, you can get some pretty cool poses with Prime. Now, you also have the opening chest panel right here, so you see the Matrix, which you have to build. He can take the Matrix out, but it is a little small, so he can't really hold it. But you can kind of angle him so where he can hold his chest doors open. All right, now a cool feature with this Prime is you get this neat little Autobot symbol right here. What this is a magnet that activates the electronics. So I mentioned earlier I have the blue eyes in. Check this out. You place this on the chest. There we go. You can see the eyes lit up and the Matrix lit up. Let me get the lights off. Hopefully that'll show off a little better. So yeah, there you go. That is cool. The eyes light up, the Matrix lights up. If you want to do the toy accurate look, you put the orange neck piece in along with the orange eyes, so that way his eyes light up orange. So let's see, touch that again. There we go. That is so cool. And it does work with the chest closed as well. You can press again, actually turns the light off. There we go. So there it is, off, on, off. I think that's a really neat feature. Whoops. All right, now let's go over Prime's accessories. And we're going to start with the jetpack. And how the jetpack works is you just pop this section off his back. I said I had fingernails, but I don't have much. Of course, that's a tight fit. So that pops off. You can pop the jetpack on, and whoosh, there you go. The thrusters here can rotate around, so you kind of pose them however you want. So there is the jetpack option right there, and that secures really, really tight. Then we have the axe, which looks really good. It was 2 parts. You just squeezed them together, and there you go. And how the axe installs is pretty much like every other Prime. Pop the fist off, pop the axe in, and there you go. So it can rotate around. It's too bad there's no electronic feature that lights the axe up. That would have been really, really cool. Now let's look at his rifle, and I love this because you can cock it. Check this out. That is pretty slick, and it connects in his hand, kind of like the Masterpiece figures. You got a slot in his fist right here. Pop the finger off. Yeah, be gentle with your figures. So slide that in, kind of wrap the fist around. Okay, let's try this again. Got the finger back on. Slide the rifle in his hand. You got to kind of manipulate the fingers around. Get the rifle in, lock it in place, wrap the thumbs around, get the thumb around, the fingers around, and there he is holding his weapon. Prime is all armed and ready for battle and looking quite badass. I love the posability of these figures right here. It is so cool. Now, the last 2 accessories Prime has are these little monitors that I showed off earlier. You can attach these to either forearm. You have a panel right here. I'm not sure if I can get this open or not without the use of a spudger, so let me go get one of those real quick. So what you don't want to do is get right in here, this little crack, and just pop this out. Maybe. They connect good, except for the finger when you're trying to put the weapon in. Okay, so that pops out. You have a little hole right there, so you can put in the readout right there. So he can look for energon deposits, or if he wants, he can talk to Bumblebee here. Plug that in, and there is his wrist communicator. So some nice options for you, depending on how you like to pose your figure. And lastly, we have Prime's display stand. You got 2 pegs right there that line up with the holes on his feet. So you get those lined up there, get him on the stand. Sometimes it is easier said than done. But once he's on the stand, you can kind of pose him any way you want. And then there's a spot where you can put the Autobot insignia magnet. So there you go. I think that looks really, really good. And now for some quick size comparisons. Here is Blokees G1 Optimus Prime Action Edition with Generation 1 Optimus Prime, Earthrise Optimus Prime, Target Optimus Prime, and my Blokees Chase Optimus Prime. The Blokees G1 Optimus Prime Action Edition was a fun figure to build. I had a blast putting this guy together. As I said, easy instructions, no tools needed, no glue needed, great paint applications, everything is colored correctly. I think this figure is awesome and a welcome addition to any Transformer collector or Optimus Prime fan. I will put a link to Blokees' website in the description of this video so you can check this figure out for yourself. I also want to give Blokees another huge shout out for providing me with this figure to show off to you guys. And not to mention, the electronics with this guy is just the icing on the cake. I absolutely love that. It looks so cool when you get him all lit up, and I couldn't be happier. This is an awesome and fun figure. Blokees, thank you so much. You definitely have a winner here. Now guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos. Also, if you're in any position to help out the channel, I do have a super thanks button, and I also offer channel memberships. And I have to give a huge shout out and thank you to all my current channel members, because it is your support that helps keep this channel going. Once again guys, this is Patriot Prime, signing out. Hooah!
They call me Patriot Prime, showing what's new. Transformers reviews with a heartfelt view. Adding stickers, bringing life to dreams. In this small town, nothing's as it seems. They call me Patriot Prime, showing what's new. Transformers reviews with a heartfelt view. Adding stickers, bringing life scenes.